welcome to J Crochet. Good morning. It's 9:30 in the morning here. I've had a very busy and eventful week, so everything that I planned to do this week, I did not do. All the videos that I was planning to edit and upload for you guys this week did not happen, and I will tell you guys all about it in a second. But let's say hi. I see that Catherine is here and my brother is here. That's Ofek. Hi, Ofek. Welcome in. And hello to Christy and Anvita, and thank you for congratulations for 3,500. Yes, some exciting things have happened this week. Some exciting in a different way. Guten Morgen, Sylvia. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you all for joining. My nail literally just broke, but you guys forgive me for that. Hello, Connie. It's 3:30 a.m. Oh my God, why are you awake? I generally try not to be awake at this time, but I have little kids, so sometimes I am. Yeah, speaking of little kids. Oh, okay. So, hello everyone. Welcome in. If you're new here, I am Reggie. This is Jehu Crochet. I am not normally live for just a chit-chatty kind of live, but every once in a while, like once in a few months, I would do that when I have some things to talk about, some things to show that don't normally get shown on the channel. And also it's nice to just have every once in a while a chat that's more like a relaxed chit chat and not just our yarn university that's like a class and you have to like really be concentrated and listen to the information. Hello, Polly's Creations. No, Polly's Crocheted Creations. Hello. Oh wow, it is 1:30 a.m. there in Alberta, Canada. Hello and hi. Oh, Zawalanzai, good morning to you guys. Yeah. So, like I said, I had a lot of content being recorded over the past few weeks. I've been really good with recording my videos, but then after I record them, they always require editing. You guys all know, all those of you who watch my channel constantly, you guys know that I always edit each one of my videos, each one that's not live. And editing takes a lot of time, a lot of work. So I plan to do that, and always I say I will do it this week, and then something happens. Life always gets in the way and things get pushed up. But last week I really did have a lot of time. I got a lot of filming in, and yeah, then this week happened. So I really had no content uploaded to the channel over the past 2 weeks. So I'm glad that I can finally, come here and really talk a little and let you guys know what's up. Connie says, a daughter just tested positive for COVID, and I have my granddaughter with me staying up late to finish our crochet project. Oh well, if the reason you're staying up late is to crochet, then by all means do. But oh man, I hope that you don't get hit too bad, and that well wishes to you all. Don't forget the thumbs up. Yeah, oh, I totally, this is like a normal chit chat live, so I forget to do all my very professional stuff. So yeah, when you come in the door, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Let YouTube know that we are live and we are here. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, I would very much appreciate it if you consider subscribing. And as always, you can still join our membership program. The little join button next to the subscribe button, if you press that, you will get a full rundown of what it takes to be a member of the channel. And I would be more than happy to welcome you, and I'm sure the other members will be very happy to welcome you as well. Yeah, hopefully she isn't suffering too much. I second that, Catherine. Best wishes to all of you there, Connie. And I'm glad that she's doing okay so far. All right, so yeah, this week, as I've said, has been eventful. I did not get to do anything from what I wanted to do because on Monday, my son, Jonathan, he is the little one, 2.5 years old, He fell in kindergarten. Well, he played like kids do in kindergarten. He ran and fell. He had a very bad accident. He landed right on his face, well, right on his mouth and face. He lost one of his front teeth, so this one actually. And of course, everything was swollen, bleeding very, very hard, his entire face. We had to rush him to the doctor and then to the dentist and see what's going on. And then, as a result of that, of course, he stayed home. And if any of you have kids or can imagine what it's like to stay home with not just the kid, but an injured kid, while his older brother goes to kindergarten normally, yeah, it has been a week, as they say. Thank God, yeah, he has not fully recovered, of course, but slowly recovered. There is no more swollenness in the face. We went to the dentist for the second time. She checked out his teeth. He wouldn't really let her, poke in his mouth because he's still in trauma and everything. But she did see that the rest of the teeth are okay and that he doesn't need any kind of procedure done right now. And so we sent him back to kindergarten this morning, and hopefully he does well. And kids are kids. What can I do? I have 2 boys. That's just the way of life. When you have boys, every second day they have something. Thankfully, he's only 2.5 years old, so the tooth that he lost is a milk tooth, and another one will grow in a few years. He might have a gap right in the front for the next 3 or 4 years, but at least another one will come later on, and it won't be like a long-term problem. Plus, he's in kindergarten. Half the kids in kindergarten have teeth missing, so it's okay. Hello, Angela. Welcome in. Yeah, sneak attack, right? Totally. And hello to AJ. It's quite late where you are as well, I believe. Yeah, he is doing better now. Thank you all, for your worrying. But he's okay. He is doing well, as I said. He went back to kindergarten, and he didn't even realize why he had to stay home. The first day when everything happened, he was very much in shock. He was all like, it wasn't a lot of pain. Everything was swollen. He didn't want to do anything. He didn't want to play. Definitely didn't want to drink or eat anything that had to do with his mouth. But the next day when he woke up in the morning, he didn't realize why he is staying home. Why isn't he going to kindergarten along with his brother? And he was like really, crying more. He cried more from the fact that he's not going to kindergarten than from having pain. So I think the whole situation was more painful and traumatic for me as his mother than for him as the one who actually experienced it. Catherine says, having girls isn't a guarantee you won't encounter the same things. Oh yes, I was that kind of girl. I was injured every other day. Actually, when everything happened, I called my mom and I told her about it. And she said, should I tell you now everything that you did as a child? All the times that we almost died of a heart attack. So yeah, I guess it's, children in general. He'll probably wear the gap and bruises like a hero. He did. He definitely did. Angela says, poor little one, I know exactly how you feel. My youngest fell off a bike and bit a wall. Oh, oh no. I washed and put the tooth back in. Her tough head took the burnt of it. Oh no, that's terrible. Yeah, I was a total tomboy. Yes, I was. Hello, Sandy from Crochet A. She has a channel, by the way. If you don't know her, go check out Sandy. Hi, isn't it like really late where you are? What are you doing up? Have to go to bed, but so you were live and wanted to say hello. Hello! Thank you for coming in and saying hello. That's okay that you have to go. Of course, it's really late where you guys are. I didn't even expect to get anyone from across the pond. I thought we'll have like the European crowd and the Asian crowd, like the people who's actually the middle of the day now. Jenny's saying she was going to say my daughter ate the pavement on her scooter. Oh no. Had the gap for a few years. Yeah, apparently. So as I've said, because my mom, when I called her crying to tell her everything that happened, and I was in like really stressed from everything, and she said, do you remember when you were 5 year old, you drove your bike, and I apparently as a 5 year old, not only I drove my bike, I ran into something, flipped over with my bike, fell on my face, my bike fell on me, both of my front teeth and my entire face was, smashed. And my mom says, do you remember that? So I think you can, take comfort in the fact that you don't remember those things later on in life, right? All right, but so as you can see, I've had an eventful week. So everything that I wanted to do in terms of YouTube and editing and everything did not happen. And all of my uploads that were supposed to come this week will have to wait until next week. But they will, they will come. Hopefully Tuesday and Thursday next week, if no one else gets injured or sick. They will be there. But the good thing is everything is already filmed. So like the majority of or the hardest part of it is already done. And AJ is just getting off work, so that's why you're up so late. Have a safe drive home, and thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Catherine is saying she has had stitches in her face so many times from running into things, and her chins are crater fields. Oh no, see? I think it's more traumatic for the parents than to the children. All right. So, but I did get some crochet done this week, surprisingly. The first thing I wanted to show you guys is my latest design, and I need you guys' help, okay? So here is something that like half for me, half for you. First of all, I'll show you the shawl. I finished it finally. I've been working on it on and off for the past week. And let me show this to you. I will go back a little bit. So that is the shawl. As you can see, it is a triangular shawl that only has an embellishment on one side. That is on purpose. And please forgive me for not sewing in my ends because I literally just finished it like this morning. So it's very, very big. Yes. And it has this like open mesh stitch and the beautiful flower or fan flower like edging on one side. One side only. That is the design. That's the way I made it. My brother is saying that Jonathan is a real Ogan now. Ogan is my my maiden name, so my family name, as you can see, my brother Ofek Ogan. And my husband is watching as well. Hi, Dennis. Aren't you supposed to be working? So he says he's a real Ogan now because we are, prone to injuries. So I guess the fact that Jonathan is like that too is like it's just bound to happen. It's kind of funny that, I go live in an unusual hour and everyone's here. Maybe I should do that more often. Anyway, that is the shawl. And it is I made it with this shawl in a cake yarn that I got from Doris from the US that she sent me in her wonderful Happy Mail that she sent me. Shawl in a cake. These are the colors. As you can see, it's like grays and white and black with a sparkly thread going through, and the sparkly thread is changing colors. It's like pink, gold, blue. So it's really, really nice. I like the yarn. I had an issue with the specific cake that I was using. I don't know if that's typical to shawl in a cake. I asked a few people when I was a guest on Ursula's live, and they said with their shawl in a cake it doesn't happen, but specifically with the cake that I was using, there were a lot of knots in the cake, so places where two pieces of yarn were knotted together. And whenever there was a knot, the color change wasn't cohesive. So for example, here, maybe you can see it. So it goes from the gray directly to the white because there's a knot here in the yarn. Whereas in other places where it goes from the dark gray to the white, the change is like, there's like an ombre effect, like you can see here. So it changes from dark gray to lighter gray to white. And here there's like a very sudden change. You can really see it on these two stitches at the end of the row here that are suddenly they are white. And that happened, this is one cake of that shawl in a cake, and I had 5 knots in the whole cake, so I was really annoyed at that. And if that is something common for shawl in a cake, then I would not recommend that yarn. Even though it is beautiful, I love the yarn itself, the way it looks, it's really beautiful, it's very, very soft, it's very nice. This will be a very cuddly shawl, but I do not like the knots. If that's something you guys in the States, because we don't have shawl in a cake here in Europe, but you guys in the States, if you know that yarn and you know how it is, please let me know if that's something common for, you know, the knots. Dennis, I was asking if he's not supposed to be working, and he said, "Aren't you?" It's good enough when one is doing something. Hi, Mocha, welcome in. Isn't it really where you are? Yes, they're keeping an eye on me, huh? Making sure I don't tell you guys things that please tell me that's a surprise pattern you're testing. No, Angela, the one you're testing is the cardigan, which I'm not going to show today because it's still in testing. You had to skip work to take your mom to a second jab of the vaccine, sitting outside in a parking lot pretending to work on my laptop. That's good. Pretending to work is always good. I believe that's what my husband is doing right now as well. That's why he's here. Catherine is saying, "Oh, I hate it when that happens with a Garadian cake." Yeah, right? With the knots, it's terrible. Hey, Samantha, what time is it there where you are? Welcome in, by the way. Yeah, it should be very late where you guys all are. Anyway, when you come in, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. And if you're not yet subscribed, I would very much appreciate it if you consider subscribing. Mocha says it's almost 4 a.m. She's waiting for her video to finish uploading. Oh, wow, that late. You guys are committed. Committed to crochet, committed to YouTube. Yeah, okay, so I was talking about the shawl. So this shawl, this design needs a name now that, now that it's done and all. I will show it again for those of you who just walked in. So it is like an open mesh, and it has a border or embellishment only on one side. That's the design. It's a design choice. And so the design needs a name. And as all of you know, all of my designs, each of my patterns, is named after a fictional or, literary, from literature or movies or series, places. So towns, cities, countries, and so on, but all fictional. So I have 2 options, and I was thinking between Fairview, so the Fairview shawl, or Gotham the Gotham shawl. So, and I need help. I need you guys to help me decide. And what we're going to do is, not right now, don't tell me in the chat. You guys know there is a giveaway involved, right? So, what we're gonna do is, after I get off here, and I'm not gonna stay long today because, you know, this is just a little bit to say hello. So after I get off here, when this live stream goes into replay, come back and comment down below. And leave a comment and tell me which of the two options, either the Fairview shawl or the Gotham shawl, you think works best for this design. And of course, I will, you know, count the votes, and the one that has the most votes will win. And out of the people who chose the name that had more votes, I will run the YouTube random comment picker, and I will choose a winner, and I will announce that on our Yarniversity on Sunday. So this upcoming Sunday. So you have between now and Yarniversity on Sunday to come back to the video and comment. And as I said, don't do it right now in the chat, do it later on in the comments. And you get a chance to win this beautiful set of minis. They are sparkly minis. They are 96% acrylic and 4% polyester. The polyester is that sparkle that you see, and those are 6 minis of 10 grams each. So you will get that beautiful set of minis, and you will get the little sticker that goes along with it. So much yarn, so little time. So those two items will be the giveaway for you guys who help me choose the name for the new design. Let's see what you guys are saying. So, what did I miss? Okay, Samantha was saying it's 3:50 a.m. there where she is, and right across from me is a police car. Every time you laugh, the officer is looking at me. That's good. Don't bust my cover. Maybe they, not that they think you're doing anything, you know, smoking something you shouldn't be. You know, you can always count on me for testing. Yes, I know. Don't worry. Oh, Catherine is saying I should name it the Lothlorien, as it's a sister of the Rivendell shawl. I sort of had like 2 options picked out already, but that's not bad. Carousel and sunglasses. Oh, wait, you're talking to Jenny. Okay. Sylvia says it's 8:52 in Portugal. Today is a holiday. Oh, Portugal. Hello to Portugal. Hi, Sylvia. What holiday is it in Portugal today? Let us know. Sunglasses and face masks, you're covered. Yes, right? I agree. But then you might also look very suspicious because they really can't see your face, right? Hello, Linda. Good morning. Just popped in before you go for your walk. Thank you for being here. Don't forget the thumbs up and enjoy your walk. Ofik, if you win, you can choose who you want to give the wonderful yarn to. Maybe your wife would take on crochet, or maybe you want me to crochet something for you. Oh, is the holiday Portugal Day? Is that so is this like the Independence Day of Portugal or something like that? Or hello, Terry. Hi, Reggie, and everybody here. I'm in the UK, and I'm using the shawl in a cake right now in color of wind chimes. First time ever in a solid granny shawl. It's going okay at the moment, maybe found one knot. So how far through the cake are you that you got one knot? That's also something that I'm interested in. Because if there's like only one knot in half a cake, that's okay, right? So let us know, Terry. And also tell me where you got your shawl in a cake. If Ofek wins, he needs to learn to crochet on camera. I love that. I love that idea. And he needs to show it on his channel, right, Ofek? I love that idea. What Catherine said. Forget what I said. What Catherine said. You loved your interaction on what it is? On what is? Did I say something? I don't know. You guys, the comments are coming up late. My mind isn't working. I don't know what you guys are talking about. It's 8:51, meant to be in school. Yay for hubby stepping in. Yes, good for husbands who help with the children. Just kidding. Masks for safety and security. Yes. Yes, Ofek, next time you come to visit, we will have a video of Ofek trying to crochet. I am all for that. That's a wonderful video idea. Now all you gotta do is come visit. Hint, hint. Okay, let me show you something else I made this week. Yes, I definitely need more coffee. Oh, me and Ofek when we did our what is it video. Yes. That was a hilarious video. If you guys did not watch that, you gotta go back on my channel and watch episode 1 of What Is That? That's what the video is called. What Is That? The guessing game. And watch episode number 1. That's me and my brother Ofek. Ofek was here in the chat right now. And we did that video. Every time I watch it again, I still think it's hilarious, and new people who come to the channel and watch it still comment on it to today, you know, until still. So Terry is saying she's quite near the end. It's bought from a seller on eBay. Not been crocheting long, but wanted to try all kinds of different yarns. Okay, so if you're almost through the end of the cake and you only found one knot, so that's good. So maybe it was just the one cake that I had that had so many knots in it. I don't know, but I do have more. So this is the second cake that I have. And because I like the yarn by itself, I like it. So I'm gonna try another cake and see. And if that one doesn't have as many knots, then maybe it will change my opinion of that yarn. It totally is a must-watch, says Catherine. It is hilarious. Yeah, so for you guys who are new to the channel, haven't watched that video yet, go watch it. Another project I did this week with yarn that I got from Doris from the US is a baby blanket that I made. I made this for my friend in Israel. She is pregnant with her second child. She's about to have a son this time. Her first was a daughter. And now she's having a baby boy, and it should come in August if all goes well. So I made her a baby blanket and I'm going to send it to her. Now it's been a very long time since I've made a baby blanket. I chose a pattern from Crochet by Luca. For the life of me, I cannot remember the name of it, but if you go on Facebook to her Facebook group, Crochet by Luca, all of her patterns are free on there on the Facebook group. They are in the files section of the Facebook group, and you can download them and make them for free. And this is her baby blanket. So that's what it looks like. And I'll show it to you close so you can see all the details. There are like V stitches and popcorn stitches and all kind of texture in there. The yarn is not too busy, but a tad busy, so maybe the popcorns are not popping out as much as they would if it was a clear a tonal or like a I'm losing words again. So if it was all one color, help me with the word. Not tonal, I'm looking for solid. If it was a solid, so maybe you would have seen the popcorns and the stitches better. But there is quite a lot of texture in the blanket and I like it a lot. But once again, I had issues with the yarn. Hello, Catherine from Little Vicious Stitches. Good morning to you. If you guys don't know Catherine from Little Vicious Stitches, go check her out. She has a website. She hand dyes yarn. I have her link in my description box below, along with a very special discount code, which will give you 15% off your order in her shop. Always. You can use that code as many times as you want. Every time you shop, you can use it. And she also has a YouTube channel. Go check her out. Wanted to say hi, gotta go through work, have fun, dyeing yarn, enjoy. Thank you all. I'm glad you guys like the blanket. Thank you. So yeah, the yarn I used, again, like I said, it's a yarn that was sent to me by Doris, and it is Mandala Ombre. Now, I know there are like different kinds of mandala yarn. It's Lion Brand Mandala, and I know that there are different kinds of it. I know that the regular mandala yarn, so just the plain and simple Lion Brand Mandala, it's like a light DK yarn and color changing cakes, like self-striping. And then there's the Lion Brand Mandala Ombre, which is like, you see, it sort of like changes through, but it looks a little like it's stone washed, kind of like the colors look a little stone washed. And why did I have issues with that yarn? Now, that yarn is a, regular 100% acrylic yarn, a lightweight 3, and I don't know, I see so many people on YouTube making things with that yarn. When it just came out, I think it was somewhere around like either 2 years or the beginning of last year, everyone was buying it on all the channels. Everyone was showing it. Oh my god, Lion Brand Mandala Ombre, all the different colors and everything. Made a huge hype about it, which made me really like jealous that I cannot get my hands on that yarn. Then Doris sent it to me and I finally got my hands on it, and I worked 3 cakes into that blanket. So 3 cakes of Lion Brand Mandala into that one baby blanket, and it feels like the blanket, the overall, the feel of it feels nice. It's a nice baby blanket. It will definitely do its job. But as a crocheter, I did not like working with the yarn. It did not feel nice on my hands. A lot of color came off of the yarn onto my hands. My hands were like a little blue when I was working on it. Also, like, it has sort of like a waxy feel, which someone told me that a lot of yarns from the US have that, and once you wash it, it goes away. But as a crochet, so that's why I said it will probably make a very nice blanket when you gift it and when the baby will use it after I wash it and gift it. But as a crocheter, to work with it, it felt terrible on my hands, this like waxy feeling of the yarn, and it feels stiff. It's not stiff because you can see the blanket and you can see that it's not stiff and it's like kind of drapey. But when you work with the yarn, it feels stiff in your hand. You know what I mean? So I don't know why you guys love it so much. Is that shawl in a ball, Mocha? I don't know if you are behind on the video and are just now seeing the shawl that I showed before. If you are, then yes, that was shawl in a ball. If your comment was about the blanket, then no, the blanket was Lion Brand Mandala Ombre. Jenny says the blanket is beautiful and so is the color. Thank you. Hello, V from Steals the Show. That's Veronica. She also has a channel. Go check her out. Good morning to you. It's pretty late where you are, actually. Why are all of you up in the middle of the night? Connie says Mandala Ombre is her absolute favorite yarn to work with. And she says she never had color come off on her hands. Maybe I'm just unlucky with American yarns. Because I mean, these are yarns that are not wildly available here in Europe. If we want them, we need to either order them from Amazon, which the price on there is just stupid. Like, I wouldn't buy them for that price, or we need to order them from independent sellers like eBay and things like that. Like someone mentioned it in the chat before, and so it's not like something that's available in the store here. And when I go to the store here and get a color changing yarn, you guys see what I normally get. You can see it in my windows. It feels different. It's hard to explain because you guys can't feel the yarn that I normally get. But for someone who is used to work with the yarns that we have here in the stores, if I will give them that yarn, they will feel the difference in their hands. And like I said, it's a matter of what you're used to. But so like this like waxy feeling on the yarn, someone explained to me, because I already spoke to this about this to one of my friends in the US, and she said that they cover the yarn with something so that it wouldn't split and will be easier to work with, and then once you wash it, it comes off and the yarn gets really soft. I get that, that's cool, but as a crocheter, working with it when it feels like that, I did not like the feel of that yarn in my hands. Hello, Geike? I have no idea if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but welcome in. Don't forget the thumbs up, everyone. 4 a.m. here in the USA, says Veronica, and she cannot sleep. Oh, I'm very, very sorry to hear that. Jenny says she once used a mandala and had the same problem. Her hands were dyed, yeah, see? And it was all waxy. It makes me not want to use the shawl. I was so sad because I paid a lot of money on Amazon. See, Jenny? So we agree, right? I mean, Jenny, she lives here in Germany also, so she knows what I'm talking about. The feel of the yarn itself in your hand when you work with it is so much different than the yarns that we get here in the store, and having to have this like waxy feeling and this color coming off of your hands, like, nah, that... And especially when you buy them on Amazon, because really, Jenny knows... The price for mandala, Lion Brand mandala on Amazon is stupid ridiculous for us Europeans. Connie says at Walmart it costs about $5. Okay, so we pay almost double here if we want that yarn. And Joann's have sometimes that yarn on sale for $3.99, says Veronica. It's good to know if I wash the shawl, it would be nicer feeling. Yeah, Jen, I mean, again, I didn't wash the blanket yet. I'm going to wash it and then send it off as a gift. But someone told me that, well, someone in the US told me that once you wash it, that waxy material that's covering the yarn goes away. And they told me that they put that waxy thingy on to prevent the yarn from splitting while you work with it. So on one hand, I love it that the yarn didn't split, probably because of that material, but then you have to like do the pros and cons. Is it better splitty yarn or a waxy yarn? I don't know. Anyway, you know, everyone have their own feeling about that. So that's the second thing that I finished this week, and that would be a gift for my friend. Then I almost finished a dress, which will also go to another friend of mine for her daughter. This is not a written pattern. This is my design as you go pattern. So I cannot tell you where to go to get this pattern. And I also cannot tell you that it will be coming out as a written pattern, because it won't. This is my wing it dress. That it will only be a one-of-a-kind dress that daughter of my friend will have. So it will be very, very special for her. So here's the dress. It's not done yet. Of course, the bottom will be longer, so it will come all the way down to her ankles, and she will be able to twirl around in it. It has a huge twirl effect. I will show you. Look at that. Yeah, so that is all in the skirt. So that means when she twirls around, it will be all over the place. And of course, I'm using yarn from Hobie. So this is the Cotton Kings Twirls Deluxe. And you can see the ombre colors. It goes from dark gray or darker blue to gray to light blue. And it's still changing. You can see here in the bottom. And I still have most of the cake. So this will be finished hopefully this week or next week, if not too eventful. And then I can ship that to her, to my other friend. For her daughter. Yeah, so another baby dress coming along. Catherine says she would make sure to wash it separately though. Yeah, of course, because the color is coming off. How does it compare to Horizon from Hobie? It does not, because Horizon from Hobie is a total different level yarn. It's got a wax-ish feel to it, but it doesn't bother me. I've only used Lion Brand Mandela once, but didn't like it, so I didn't really remember that. It felt like, yeah, no, Horizon, you can see it here, right? This is the Horizon. These two cakes here is like a total different level yarn. It's not comparable. Sorry, nothing is comparable with Hobie. Except a bit, maybe some of the yarn art cakes, which are pretty much, the same cakes as the Twister. I've said that a few times. Jenny says she would rather it be splitty than waxy. She paid about 12 euros per cake, and of course needed two. Yes, Jenny, exactly. That's what I said. I mean, the price we pay here is crazy ridiculous. Connie is wondering if what Amazon is selling there is different from what's available here. No, it's not. It's exactly the same yarn, the Lion Brand Mandala. It's exactly the same yarn. It just costs more because they have to import it from the US here to the EU. I am very glad you guys all like the dress. It's all about the twirling, right? Little girls, they like to twirl around in their dresses and have like this twirl effect. Hi Barb and hi Renee, welcome in. Please don't forget the thumbs up. So for those of you who are just coming in, I will say that again. I have a new design of a shawl that I finished today, and there are two name options for it. I will show it again. That one was made with Lion Brand shawl in a cake that I got from Doris from Rose Cottage Studio. She sent it to me, and that is the shawl. It only has this beautiful embellishment on one side, and the other side is blank. That is the design. It's not a mistake. And it's finished, and the pattern is written down, but now it needs a name. So there are two options for the name. The options are the Fairview Shawl or the Gotham Shawl. One of those will be the name of the shawl. And once I go from this live, this live stream is finished, you guys come back to the replay and you comment down below which of those two options for the name are your choice. And on this week's Yarniversity on Sunday, I will of course say which one of the two options won. And out of the people who chose the winning name, I will do the YouTube random comment picker and choose one winner. And that winner will win this pack of minis. 6 times 10 grams, 96% acrylic and 4% polyester. They are sparkly minis. And this enabler sticker that says so much yarn, so little time. So if you want to win that, all you gotta do is come back to the video once the live stream is finished, come back to the replay and comment down below what of the two options for the name is your choice. Thank you. I'm glad you guys like it. Did you see that Hobby opened a shop in Hamburg? But why so far away? I agree, Jenny. Catherine and I are planning, once the borders will open up, we're planning like a getaway to Hamburg to go visit the Hobby shop and probably stay overnight because it's a long drive. And Jenny, join us. Come join us. Let's do it together. Let's drive up to Hamburg and, you know, go party at St. Pauli at night and go shop at Hobby at day. I am all for that. Yeah, we've been wanting to go so bad. We sadly missed the grand opening where they gave away like goodie bags to all the customers. But I'm sure we can find a lot of things regardless whenever we go. So I'm totally for that. Speaking of Hobby, oh my god, let me take you with me. I gotta show you what just popped up on the website this morning. If you guys didn't see it yet, I posted it already on our Facebook group, but if you missed it, this is what popped up. One second. This is what, this is a new product on the Hobby website. Check it out. Lucky bag with 4 cakes. So this is a mystery bag, yeah? The bag is mixed completely at random, which means that you may receive cakes of different running length, thickness, and colors, but it's all cakes from the Hobby collection. So think the different yarn cakes that Hobby has, and they have a lot. They have anything from the Horizon that I showed you, which is a DK acrylic, to the fingering weight Cotton Kings twirls, the locks and Cotton Kings twirls, and all, of course, of the Dahlia and Dahlia Mixo and the sorry, wow, the names are escaping me now, but the Twirls Nation, which are here behind me, and of course the leftover from Black Friday and all that stuff. It can all be mixed up. Cookie is also a cake yarn. So what you get is a lucky bag, a mystery bag with 4 cakes. Can be any cakes from the Hobby website. And it is, the price right now is 33.5 euros, which I think it's like, I don't know, $35 or something like that, a bag. So a bag of 4 cakes. That's, each cake is somewhere around the 8 point something euros, I think. That is amazing price if you guys know the Hobby prices. And you know, go check it out before they run out. I put the link to Hobby in the description box below. Of course, it is my Hobby family link. So if you go to the website through that link and sign up to the website, if you're not signed up yet, if you sign up to the website using my link, I get points. I don't get money for it. I get points on the website, which I can at a later date, when I have enough points, I can use them to shop on the website. But that's, you know, that helps me. But it doesn't cost you anything more. So if you've never shopped on Hobby before, or if you're not yet registered to Hobby, I would very much appreciate it if you go through my link and register first before you buy. I only get points if you register. And then, you know, check out that mystery bag. I know I'm an enabler. I'm a total enabler. This is an enabler channel, for those of you who don't know. OMG, don't tell me those things. Jenny. No, I'm not looking, says Barb. Did not see. They also have cotton lucky bags. Yes, they do have cotton lucky bags. I actually had one of the cotton lucky bags. I have a video about it. Barb, if you're interested in seeing what sort of things come in the cotton lucky bags, I have a video about it in my channel. You know, unboxing Hobby cotton bag or something like that it's called. And then you can watch that and see what sort of things are in there. Hi Inga, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Yeah, so don't forget the thumbs up. Don't forget to come back to the video to comment down below to vote for the name of the shawl when it goes into replay to enter into the giveaway. And let me show you some more things, huh? I got 2 things which will just snagged one. Yes, Mocha, yes. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Try to guess how many I got. How many do you think I get? You may have sort of bought a few of them before. All right, so I got two things that you guys will be seeing very soon as part of giveaways on my channel. I wanted to have like a themed giveaways like I used to have in the beginning where all the items have something in common. So I collected a bunch of things that have different cat items on there, but I couldn't find a project bag. So I bought this really cute cat project bag. What do you guys think of it? It's a tote bag. The material is really soft. And it's this kind of material that the yarn wouldn't stick to. So the fuzz of the yarn wouldn't stick to. So if you put a project in there and then later on you put a different project in there, you won't get fuzz from the yarn that you had in there before. So that is the bag. Isn't it cute? I was really tempted to keep it for myself. But no, I bought it with intention to give it in the cat giveaway. So once I will have the cat project stuff giveaway, this will be the project bag that will come with the giveaway. Isn't that cute? I thought it was cute. Catherine says 5, Mocha says 4, at least 4 says Barb, and Jenny says not enough, which is the right answer, of course. That is the right answer. Fairview Shawl says Sylvia. Sylvia, yes, but you need to, that your comment wouldn't count unless you leave it under the video. Right now it's in the chat. So what you have to do is when I'm off, when I'm no longer live, come back and click on the same video. And then you will be able to comment in the comment section below the video. And then you leave it there and that counts as a vote. Catherine says, OMG, I love it. It's mine. And Barbara said, nope, it's mine. Well, you guys will have to wait and see once that giveaway happens. Then I also have a whole bunch of unicorn stuff because last time I had a unicorn giveaway, that one blew up. People went, you know, off the charts for the unicorn one. So, but last time when I had the unicorn giveaway and I had all the items that had to do with unicorn and all the unicorn yarn and all that stuff, the bag that I got was a drawstring bag, but the material that it was made out of, I didn't like it so much. I mean, of course, for the person who won it, she was very, very happy. But for me, personally, I thought that if I had a bag like that, I probably wouldn't use it as much. So I had to go and look for a different unicorn bag. I didn't want to get the same one that I got last time. So I also found a unicorn tote bag. Look! It's the same material as the cat one. So again, no fuzzy and stuff. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. So for you unicorn lovers, this will be filled with all the unicorn yarn and unicorn items for the unicorn giveaway, and that will come up sometime in the near future on the channel. So keep your eyes out for that. So those are 2 acquisitions that I made this week, which is like funny because they are acquisitions, but they're not for me. They're for you guys. Yeah, no, it's a cat bag, not a bar bag, says Catherine. It's a cat bag. Totally. Yeah, totally. That argument wins. I'm glad you guys like the bags. So, you know, you'll have a chance to win them very soon. And all right, let's see. Do you guys first? Okay, so I've been tagged in this. I've been tagged in numerous tags over the past month. Now, I want to say kudos and hats off to anyone who can keep up with those tags. First of all, keep up on all the different tags and tell them apart from each other. And also for those who are being tagged, who are keeping track on themselves being tagged in different videos, because if I would only be able to say someone tagged me if that someone told me they tagged me, or if they physically tagged me in the video with the tag that gives me a notification, or if someone watched their video and told me that I got tagged. Because there are so many, well, you guys know I follow a lot of different channels on YouTube, and you guys also know that I barely have time to watch all the channel that I follow. So whenever I do have time to watch YouTube, I have to like be very selective, and I very rarely get to watch each and every video that, or each and every one of the creators that I follow puts out. So really, like, following all these tags is way above my head. I cannot. But like I said, kudos to those of you who can. And whenever one of those tags is going on and one of the people that I constantly watch is tagged, I normally watch their video. And sometimes I get tagged myself, not very often. I am not one of those channels that people immediately think of, probably because when I get tagged, I very rarely get to actually make the video of the tag and answer the tag questions and all that stuff, because I rarely get time to work on my own videos. And then, you know, these tags are like other people from other channels telling me to do this video when they tag me, right? That's the way it works. So probably one of the reasons people don't tag me is because they know that if they will tag me, the chance that I will actually do the video of the tag is like 20%. It's not really like zero. I do some of them, but either it takes me a while to do them, so I wouldn't do them a day after I get tagged, and then you will see them pop up like later on, a few weeks later, or I will say, look, I've been holding on this tag for a while because I wanted to get all my other content out, but it's already been, you know, done, and thousands of people got tagged and no new people are getting tagged anymore, so there's really no use for me to do it, and then I leave it. So this is not to say don't tag me in your tags. You are more than welcome to. There is, as I've said, this 20% chance that I would do it, but I very rarely get to do them. Hello, Francie. Welcome in. You just got back from grocery shopping. Welcome. Yeah, I wasn't. This was a total surprise live. So, but thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Yeah, so I've been tagged in a ton of things. Some of them I also give up because of if the questions in the tags are something that either does not interest me as a creator or as a crocheter, or if the questions are just bland, like nothing that you can really learn anything from, then I would probably won't do it. Or if it's a tag that I think that my viewers won't, you know, get anything new from. So things like, what is my favorite color? What's my favorite yarn company? What's my favorite fiber? People who follow me for a long time know all of this. They don't know, they don't need that video tag. All those other things, like questions of how I started to crochet or how I started to knit, I actually think that this is very interesting, but I think that it would be more interesting if I did it as like a it's like a different format video and not with dictated questions that I did not choose, which is why even though I really liked that how did you start crocheting and a little crochet and knitting information about you tag, and I did watch different people who did it, I didn't do it. I wanted to, I was going to, but then going through the questions I decided that I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do it a different way, in a different video where I'm going to actually, you know, control the format of what it is that I want to say, and is it useful and is it educational to my viewers in any way? Is it valuable content out there? That is what I ask myself with each one of the videos. Is what I'm putting out valuable content? Would I watch that video is normally one of the first questions I'm asking before doing the video. So, but there was one tag that I found very, very useful, and that was the 6 patterns on your bucket list tag. Why did I find that tag specifically useful? Because each one of those makers who showed you the 6 patterns on their bucket list, they showed you maybe patterns that you would otherwise wouldn't find, wouldn't look for, wouldn't engage. And I'm sure some of those videos have made your own bucket list way longer because you suddenly saw some pattern that someone was showing that they said, oh my God, now I want to make this one. But I found it very, very useful because not just for finding new patterns, but also for finding designers that I don't know, that they have a style that I'm interested in. That this can also benefit me as a designer if I see someone who has a different design style and I can make one or two of their patterns and learn something from their design process, then I like that. So I think those like 6 patterns on your bucket list one, I thought that was different. Catherine is saying, yeah, do it your way. That's how we know and love it. And Catherine is saying hello to Seta. Is Seta here? Did I miss Seta coming in? Hi, Seta. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. I highly appreciate it. It must be really late for you there, or very, very early. But thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Right, that's what you need, more patterns. So yeah, the bucket list one, the bucket list tag was one that I found specifically more interesting, more valuable, and I don't want to say better, but more it was a little like elevated from the other ones, because it really gives the viewers something that they can take to their own craft. And then I started, doing the bucket list of 6 patterns that I want to make for my video. But as I've explained to you at the beginning of this video, life being what it is, getting to actually film that video and edit it and upload it was due to different things that happened, kept being put off. And eventually I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose the 6 patterns, print them out, and then choose the yarn that goes with the pattern that I want to make and make 6 project bags. And in each one of the 6 project bags will be the yarn I want to make the pattern with and the pattern on everything I need in order to make that pattern. And those will be the 6 on my bucket list. And once I do the video, I can also show which ones I chose and how I'm going to do that, and actually put myself to actually work on them and not leave them on my bucket list. And I thought that would be very nice to do my video that way. However, as I've said, things happen, life happened. I did not get to start to film the video and do it, but I still had 6 project bags all ready to go with patterns and stuff in them. So I started working on them. And then out of the 6 bags that I had, because I had so much time at home due to everything I was saying you about, I am down to only 2 that I didn't start. So out of the 6, 4 I've already started. And I'm going to show you the 2 I haven't started yet, because the ones that I've already started, they are in different stages of work, and they're not here. They are in the living room where I actually sit and crochet. But I will show you the ones that I still didn't touch. So Sarah says she really enjoyed the bucket list, and yeah, I agree. That's exactly what I was saying. I thought that was a really nice tag as well. And Barb says, like we don't have more patterns than we can make in this lifetime already. Exactly. That's the feel. So the first one is sitting in my succulent bag from Naughty Knitting Sacks. And you guys already know it's Naughty Knitting Sacks, so there must be something naughty on the inside. This is an adult content warning. What I'm about to show now is adult content. Be wary. Okay, you're all ready? Good. This is what's inside of the bag. Yeah. That's the bag from the outside. I love Naughty Knitting Sacks, you guys know that. So, the pattern that sits in this bag is called the Blackberry Pudding Shawl. And it is a free pattern. It is a free crochet pattern by Yarn Andy, I think she is called. And I'm not going to show you the pattern, but it's a chart. So there is a written pattern and a chart. They are both free. And it's called the Blackberry Pudding Shawl. Now, I have already made several shawls from Yarn Andy, and I made her her raspberry croissant is the shawl that I am making as my birthstone make along for the year. And her blueberry popsicle I made last year. So I already have an experience with her patterns, and I really love her shawls. So if you guys are looking for a good, easy, quick, like I don't want to say quick, but relatively easy design that comes up very, very beautiful, check out Yarn Andy. And her patterns are free. It's a succulent bag, says Catherine. Ofix says, lol, it's a literal bag of these. Yes, exactly. Yes, succulent. Jenny says, sorry you bit me to it. You all had the same wordplay, huh? Plenty of balls inside that bag, says Barb. We can do that game all day. I know you guys. I know my subscribers. I know we can sit here and make these jokes all day long. So that's why I came up today. I needed that. So yeah, very nice pattern. And I chose yeah, right, the same reflex. Same like-minded people are here on J-Hook Crochet channel. The yarn that I'm going to make the pattern in is this Azalea from Hobbii, of course, you guys guessed it. It's a 52% cotton and 48 acrylic blend. Look at that color. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. It's one of those yarns that are unspun. So you can see it here. It's four separate strands. I love this kind of yarns. I know not everybody like working with them. I personally love them. I think the drape of them is way better than any other yarn. Did we hear that Reggie was saying... Did we hear what Reggie was saying? I got distracted. I wonder what distracted you all. You're literally bawling. Yeah, okay, guys. I know we can sit here all day. But I'm glad you guys like the yarn. Right? It's beautiful yarn. It's gorgeous. It is, as I've said, the Azalea from Hobbii, 52% cotton, 48% acrylic. There are 200 grams and 800 meters in each cake. And as I've said, it's one of those unspun yarns. And if you are wary of using these kind of yarns, my best tip for you would be to thread the yarn through the bead, but one that has like a small enough hole that it will keep the four strands together. And as you pull the yarn through the bead before you crochet with it, yeah, so you put the bead on and then you pull through and crochet, it will keep the strands together. It creates traction, and it's a really good tip for those of you who are afraid of splitting. If your fear of working with this yarn is because of splitting, that's the solution, and the yarn is amazing. Yes, we are all bad, but you know, we're in good company, so. Crochet Rainbows and Butterflies, hello to you, good morning. Thank you for joining in. I'm glad you guys all like the yarn. Look at the hook that I'm going to use with it. I also chose that, yeah? So this is a polymer clay handle hook. The hook itself is a clover. It's a 3.75 clover, and the handle, or this, I bought this hook, of course, with the polymer clay handle from the polymer clay shed They are on Etsy, if I'm not mistaken. They might also have their own website. But I specifically bought it on Etsy, and they have very good prices and very reasonable shipping prices. So if you guys like polymer clay hooks, I really recommend it. I don't know if I don't know if I held it long enough so that you guys can see what's on the hook, but it's like it's, you know, sheep and yarn balls. So there are a lot of balls in that in that bag. So that is pattern number 1 out of the 6 on my bucket list that I haven't started yet. But as I've said, there were 6 on the bucket list, 4 I already started. So I only have 2 to show you guys today because the other 4 are already in process and they are sitting somewhere else already, like a different location in the house. Took a bit of getting used to, but you made a lovely virus shawl with it. With the 4-strand shawl, 4-strand yarn. Yes, they drape amazingly. I'm glad you guys like the hook. And Kathleen is saying she's a big fan of the 4-thread yarn. They work up so beautifully. I agree. And yes, the hook is beautiful. This is one of those people who actually knows what they're doing with polymer clay handles. There are a lot of people out there who do that. Not everyone do it right. Or not everyone does it well. That might be the better word. And the second one that I have here that I can show you is sitting in my Ella bag. I got an Ella bag. Did I tell you guys I got an Ella bag from Ella in No Catchy Name? Thank you, Ella. Look at that bag. Wait. Yeah. Now you can see at least one parrot that's facing the right way because they are like the pattern of the fabric is like that they are facing all different ways. And I think that on this side, oh yeah, this one, maybe you can see, maybe this one is in the right direction, or that one. Aren't they beautiful? Look at those parrots, look at the colors. And Ella makes gorgeous bags and very, very high quality. It's also very nicely lined. That's what's on the inside. I love her color coordinations. So this is, it even has her tag here. Her No Catchy Name tag. See? That's my Ella bag, which I'm very, very fond of. And in it sits another one of my bucket list patterns, and this one will take longer to make. Yeah. So this one is by Sis Homemade. And those of you who follow me for a while, you guys know they are my absolute favorite designers in anything that has to do with shawls. I have made so many different patterns of theirs. The latest one was the Mandalove, which was a crochet along, and it was available in 2 different designs, a triangle and a half circle, and I ended up making both. If you guys want to see that, you can see all of those on my Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, I always post pictures of my finished projects there. So I love them. They have amazing designs. I also tested for them twice already, and they're just amazing. Now, some of their patterns, the ones that are on Ravelry, cost money, and you can buy them on Ravelry on their page, Sis Homemade. Maybe Catherine can grab their Catherine, if you can, maybe grab their Ravelry page link. If you can, I would very much appreciate it. If not, then you guys just search Sis Homemade on Ravelry. But if you join their Facebook group, that's called Sis Homemade Pattern Design, something like that. Hey Claptrap, thank you for lurking, thank you for coming in. So if you check their Facebook group, Sis Homemade Facebook group, sometimes they would have a special free pattern on there. So when you go to the Facebook group, on the pattern, not the pattern, the files tab in the Facebook group. You know, when you look at a Facebook group, you have tabs on top. You can go to the discussions, which is the wall of the group. Then you have pictures and community and different things like that. And one of the tabs says files. And if you press on that, you will get a list of PDF files of different patterns that they offer for free, only for the members of their Facebook group. So it's, you know, worth to join, even if just to have a look. So one of those free patterns is called the Flower Valley Shawl. And it's once again a chart pattern. And it has it has 40 rows of repetition, which you repeat as big as you want to have your shawl. And then there is 4 rows of border that goes on top of how many rows you made your shawl. And of course, it depends on how big of a yarn cake you have and how big of a shawl you want to get. And thank you, Catherine, for that link. Catherine put the link to This Is Homemade. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do something real quick. Flower Valley. All right, I'm going to show you. Come with me. All right, so this is the shawl that you see right now. That is the Flower Valley shawl. So that is the one that I'm going to make. That's the bucket list pattern that's on this that's in this bag. And as you've seen, I showed you guys, it's again a chart pattern, but I'm not sure it is possible that there's also a written pattern. It might only be a different file on the group, but you guys know that when there is a chart, I prefer chart to written pattern. So I downloaded the chart one. So that is, you can see, that's what the shawl looks like. Beautiful design, I think. And now I will go back to me so I can show you the yarn that I used for that I decided to use for that one. And it's a Cotton Kings Twirls the Locks cake from Hobie. And that's what it looks like. So it has this orange in the middle, and then it's sort of like, it's not really a rainbow, but it's like, you know, it goes to green and then to blue with the aqua in the middle there, which I love. And because I'm a center puller, then of course the beginning of the shawl, the top of the triangle there will be orange, and the edging and the finish will be in that blue. So that is the next bucket list pattern. So those are 2 out of the 6 that I haven't started yet. The other ones I have already started, as I've said, so they are not here, but once they are finished, you will be able to see them on my Instagram. Yeah, sorry, the word escaped again. Catherine is saying she wants to make their Nessie shawl. Yeah, the Nessie is beautiful. That's actually one of the patterns that I tested for them. I was a tester for the Nessie shawl, and it's an amazing pattern. Hey David, good morning to you. Thank you for being here. Welcome in. You love the colors. I'm happy. Thank you. I'm glad you guys all like the pattern and the yarn. Mocha says, okay, video's done, and I've got to chase around a 6-year-old in a few hours, so heading to bed. Yes, Mocha, thank you for being here. I highly appreciate you joining us today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a nice sleep and enjoy your day later on. Get a few shut eyes for now. Yeah, so from the things that I have to show you, I think I still have one pattern, or actually there are 2 patterns that are currently in testing. So one is the cardigan that Angela, Sabrina, Julie, and Rochelle from Whip Window are testing for me. And that cardigan, once the testing is finished, it will be available as a YouTube tutorial and a written pattern. Hi Reggie, back after my walk, feeling motivated to work on her whips today. Yay, Linda! Work, work, work. Work it. Thank you for joining us again. And the second pattern that's currently in testing is the Hope Valley socks. Let me see. I have a sock blocker here, so 1 second. Let me bear with me and let me dress my sock on the sock blocker so you guys can appreciate it better. Okay. All right. So this is the Hope Valley sock. That's a new design. It's currently being tested by 3 different testers, and it will be released on my Etsy as soon as the test is finished. I have made it using yarn from Whisper Crochet. Barb, she is here in the chat. That's the toe, the heel, and the brim are from Whisper Crochet, colorway Night Bus. And the body here of the sock, the main colorway here is from Little Vicious Stitches, which, as you guys all know, is my favorite yarn dyer. And that is her birthday month colorway. So it's a colorway that's not currently available on her website. It was a one-off for her birthday month last year, which I got and I very much love. And I thought that the colors go together as well, these two. So that is the Hope Valley sock pattern, and it will be released to my Etsy shop as soon as testing is done. So that is another thing that, well, I haven't actually been working on it because I've already finished working on it. Now I'm waiting on my testers to test the pattern. So it's just something that's in the makes, but I'm not actively crocheting it anymore. Yes, Linda, I watched your video about the yarn from Daniel as well, and the yarn that you got was beautiful. And hey, isn't it a sock set? Socks, crochet socks. I know you want to knit socks, I know. But if you ever decide to crochet socks, I already have 3 patterns available for crochet socks, and I'm working on 3 more. So yeah, I've been on a crochet sock kind of wave lately. Trying to use up all those hand-dyed yarns that I buy all the time. David is saying, just got here, so forgive me. What is that beautiful garment on your mannequin? This is the Rivendell shawl. It is my design. It's available either on my Etsy shop as a written pattern or on my YouTube channel as a video tutorial. It's called the Rivendell shawl. And if you want, I can show it to you real quick. Come here, Imogen. This is Imogen, my mannequin, for those of you who don't know her yet. And so this is the Rivendell shawl. It is a, what we call a Drachenschwanz, a dragon tail style shawl. And it has those blocks, you know, design. So that is, for those of you who are interested, you can find the pattern for that on my channel. And I'm gonna try and wrap it around Imogen the same beautiful way it was wrapped before, but I will probably not succeed. Yeah. Well, I did my best. she should probably change her appearance anyway for Yarniversity on Sunday, right? Every Sunday she likes to wear something new for you guys. That's that. You're looking forward to seeing the cardigan pattern. Thank you. Going to get one of your sock patterns to crochet some too. Yay! I would love to see that. Thank you. Your contrasting colors hanks are going into the dye pot after this live. Oh, yay. I love dye pot pictures that Barb sends me. I'm very glad you like the color, David. This is actually yarn that was sent to me by Sabrina from Sabrina Melodious. For those of you who don't know her, she also has a channel on YouTube, and she sent me some yarn last year, which I really loved. I haven't seen anything like that other than that specific one. It has like, the colors look like they sort of, because it's not like one of these yarn changing, it's not an ombre effect. They are sort of like melting into each other. So the color change is not sudden, but it's not colors that are similar. You know what I mean? Whatever. I love the colors too. And thank you. The tassel finished the shawl so beautiful. Thank you. I am not good with making tassels. That's something you guys should know about me. Yeah, so, oh, for those of you who came in late, let me do this one more time, and I'm sorry for those of you who've been here already for, how long have we been here? An hour and a half. Oh, I'll have to go soon. But for those of you who have been here since the beginning, I'm sorry that you guys have already been seeing this for the third time, but I'm gonna do this one more time for those of you who joined in late. So this is my latest finished design that only needs a name. And it is a shawl. It is triangular, but it only has the embellishment border on one side, which you can see here. I made it using Lion Brand Shawl in a Cake. I have shared my opinion of Lion Brand Shawl in a Cake before, so if you guys are interested in that, you can come watch the replay. And it needs a name, and there are two options. So option one is the Fairview Shawl. 10 points to the person who knows what TV show that is from. And option two is the Gotham Shawl. And if anyone doesn't know where Gotham is or what Gotham is, sorry, I can't help you guys. You're helpless. Please don't take this personally. It's a total joke. So one of these names, and of course, this is going to be a giveaway for you guys. So what you have to do is, once this live stream is finished, which will probably happen somewhere within the next 20 minutes, come back to the live stream. So come back to this video once it goes into replay, and comment down below which of the two names you prefer. Which one do you prefer? The Fairview Shawl, or the Gotham Shawl? And on Sunday, this upcoming Sunday on Yarniversity, I'm going to announce the winning name, the one that got more votes, and also I'm going to choose one winner, which will receive this set of minis, 6 times 10 grams of an acrylic polyester blend. They are sparkly, sparkle, yeah. And to go along with them is this cute sticker that says, "So much yarn, so little time." So that's the giveaway, and all you gotta do is come back to the video once it goes into replay and comment down below which of these two names would you prefer as the name of the shawl pattern. The color fades as well. Yeah, color fade, exactly. The next time I buy yarn, I'll force myself to buy totally different colors than what you're used to, Francie. No, it's not the Fairview Chronicle. Jenny, beyond help, only someone like Batman could help. Yeah, exactly. Maybe Batman can help you if you don't know what Gotham is. But come on, Fairview. Come on. I'm looking for, you know, the first person. All right. Sorry, I was preparing the next thing I wanted to show you guys. All right. Let's see if we... I prepared something else I wanted to show you guys. Let's see if we get to it in the next 20 minutes. If not, then next time. Desperate Housewives. Thank you, Barb. Thanks. Yes, it is. It's from Desperate Housewives. They live in Fairview. So Francie says, yes, he normally sticks to the same colors and she should try to buy yarns from different colors. Yes, I generally try. You guys can see. There's no like one dominant color that I buy all the time. I generally try to get every possible color so that I have a variety, and when I want to make something, you know, I can grab something different every time. Jenny says she's a housewife, but she's not that desperate. All right, the last thing that I have to show you is some more enabling. You guys want to see some ice yarn that I got this week? For those of you who don't know yet, I am an ice yarn representative. I'm a part of their designer program, which means I design patterns using their yarns. The patterns either show up on their blog, on the Ice Yarn blog, or they show up on my channel as video tutorials or on my blog, but as free patterns. So they have to be free, offered to the public for free, with different ice yarns. And I also, as part of that, I am also part of the Ice Yarn affiliate program, which means that down in the description box down below you will find a link to Ice Yarns. It is an affiliate link, and anything you buy after clicking on that link on Ice Yarns, I get a small kickback from for referring you. However, it does not cost you anything if you shop on Ice Yarns using my link. It costs you exactly the same. You don't pay more, but I do get a small kickback from it for referring you. And so if any of you regularly shops at Ice Yarns, I would very much appreciate it if you use my link every time you shop. You don't have to. It will just help me a lot if you do. So if you guys want to see some Ice Yarn enabling, you know, give me the thumbs up in the chat. Let's see. Uh-oh, says Whisper. Angela says, Gotham is a cool baby boy name. Imagine being woken in the night and be able to roll over and whisper, Gotham needs you, darling. Oh, that's good. That's a good one. Catherine says, never watched it. I do know they live in Wisteria Lane, and that the street is the same way. The street is the same they use for Buffy. Yeah, that is correct. You've been there. Oh, nice. In that case, Batman is even a better boy name. Yes, right? That's hilarious. Gotham. I'm not planning to have any more children, but Ofik, that's a total, you know, get your wife in on that one. Let's see. All right, some Ice Yarn enabling coming your way. Okay, are you ready? So first, I have this Ice Yarn puzzle baby. Look at the neon colors. These are the same colorway, yeah? Those are two balls of the same colorway. They are just wound differently. So if you take the bottom one, sorry for the crinkling, they're still in the back. But if you take the bottom one and start pulling in the inside, you will have these colors, yeah? So it's all like neon-y, pink, yellow colors. And as I've said, it is called Puzzle Baby. And it is classified as a fine weight, so a 2, but I think it's more of a 3. I think it's like a DK weight, for my personal feeling. There are 200 grams and 610 meters, which makes it 305 meters per 100 grams, which means it is a DK. Yeah, it's a DK. They say to use a 3 to 4 millimeter hook. I would recommend a 4 to 5 millimeter hook, 4.5. But you know, generally with ice yarns, I don't really agree with the way they classify most of their yarns, which is why I have this handy dandy cheat sheet on my blog for those of you who are interested, who will tell you how to determine what yarn weight it is when you look at it online and not blindly listen to what the website is saying. So, Puzzle Baby. What do you guys think? What do you think? Actually, NYC was known as Gotham long before Batman. Great, now I can't rest until I Google the reason. Really, I did not know. I had no idea. David loves the color. Known for your love of color, among other things. Yeah, I love color. Color. I don't like it to get the same things in the same color all the time. So yeah, neon pinks. This is Puzzle Baby. Now, of course, I couldn't just get... They come in packs of 2, like you can see. They come in these packs of 2, and there are plenty of colors on the website. So if you go to the website and you see Puzzle Baby, you'll see the whole range of colorways. I chose 2 colors. So that one is the first color that I got. And, sorry. Are you ready for the second color? This is like a burst in your face. Look at that. Pow! That is the second colorway. Sorry, I'm holding it upside down, but look! Look at that! Neon in your face, and bright colors. Yes, I love it. Love it. So as I've said, there are about 600 meters in each one of the balls, and I have 2 balls of this one and 2 balls of the other one. So that's like about 1,200 meters. That's, you know, a poncho, a sweater, a baby blanket and a half. It's a ton of stuff that you can make with just 2 balls of this, and the colors are gorgeous. I love them. I love them. So that's Ice Yarn Puzzle Baby, or Baby Puzzle. I don't know. Lovely colors. I agree. Their hook size seem totally arbitrary. Yeah, I agree. Your bank account side in relief. It is acrylic. Yes, it is acrylic. I love the colors. I do. And so I already have one design in mind for one of these 2, and for the other one, I'll probably come up with something, you know. Catherine says it reminds her of an indoor blacklight mini golf. Oh, I love those. We have one really close by. So there's one which is like, I think it's like 20 minutes drive from where we live. And I love it. I've been there once. I gotta go there again once everything opens up again. I will definitely take my kids there because it's so cool. I love those. Your Miss Stitch shawl or Alicia shawl would look great in those colors. Well, David, execute. yeah, so the next thing I got is some of this Rockstar. Now, if you guys shop on Ice Yarn, I'm sure you know Rockstar. Rockstar is exactly the same, one-to-one, the same yarn as the Hobie Metallico. So this is what you see here in this window. All of these are Hobie Metallico in different colors. And Ice Yarn Rockstar is the same yarn. It's also the same yarn as Gazelle Rock and Roll. If you shop on Hobium, on the Hobium website, and you see Gazelle Rock and Roll, same yarn. It's all made in the same factory. It is exactly the same yarn, same colorways, same specs, made in, as I said, same factory, different labels. It's all the same yarn. So I got Rockstar, and the reason I got that one is because I know that I love that yarn because I have the Hobie version there behind me, and I did a whole yarn review on that. But this colorway, when I saw it on Ice, it was not available on Hobie. So even though they have a lot of the colors that are on both websites are the same, because as I said, they come up from the same factory, this specific colorway was not picked up by Hobie, so they did not add it to their selection. But Ice Yarn still holds it. So this is the Rockstar colorway Black Gold. Look. Isn't that awesome? So for those of you who know soccer, these are Dortmund colors. Yes, Dortmund. Borussia Dortmund. So Ice Yarn Rockstar and colorway Black Gold. There are 8 balls in each pack. Each ball is 50 grams, so 400 grams in general. It is way more than enough for a good project, but if you like bigger projects, you might need to get more packs. See you later. Thanks for being here, my brother. Love you. Mwah. Kisses to you, kisses to Sophia, and kisses to Dinka. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for being here. Moth stitch. Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure what Miss Stitch means, but moth stitch. Okay. Sometimes we make things with Miss Stitches too. Yes, exactly, right? I thought that's what you meant. Bumblebee, says Catherine. That reminds you of, it is kind of like Bumblebee colors, right? Bumblebee. Well, for those of you who know, the mascot of Dortmund is a bee. So that makes sense, right? So that will become something, probably be used in a tutorial very, very soon. And then I had to get some of their new yarn. It's not really new, but it's like in the new verge. It came out somewhere in the last few months. And it is called Mona Lisa. Wait, look at these colors. So that's Mona Lisa. The color is beige white. That's the colorway. And this is a summer yarn. So I'll take one out so that I can, you know what? I'm not going to take one out. I'm going to do it even easier. Let me do this easier. So I don't know why I didn't think of that before. Should have done this all the way from the beginning. Let's see if I can now find it on the website. One disadvantage of Ice Yarns is how hard to navigate their website is. You know what? Nah, leave it. Okay. I will just pick one out. It's easier than navigating their websites. Black and gold are the colors of your undergrad university. Oh. Which one was that? Looks like watercolor, right? That's why I wanted to get it. Look, now you can see it better. It feels amazing. It's so soft. So it is 100% cotton. I was sure it was some kind of blend. It's 100% cotton, 50 grams, 80 meters. So it's like a medium weight cotton. It's it looks and feels like a worsted weight. So I don't know what they say on the label. I'm not even gonna try because I know it's probably wrong, but you listen to me. Mona Lisa is a worsted weight cotton and it's really soft. And this is going to become a summer top very, very soon. Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa, man. Yeah, I know. I sing that every time, and I love the movie Mona Lisa Smile, and he sings there. Well, he tells her they are playing our songs, and then they dance to that song, right? Mona Lisa, men have named you. I love that song, and I love the movie, which has nothing to do with the song, but that scene always plays in my head along with the song, and I think I don't want to like assume, but I think that the yarn is called Mona Lisa because it looks like paint. It looks like painted, so it's like a work of art. Catherine says, hint, hint, it wants to be a raglan summer top. Notes taken, Catherine, notes taken. And of course, the last thing I had to get. And if you guys know Ice Yarns, I got 2 packages of this. This is Picasso, Ice Yarn Picasso. Now I know you guys have seen the Picasso in many rainbow colors, right? Krista from the Secret Yarnery made a blanket with it, and then everyone made her blanket with the same Picasso colorway, and then everyone just kept buying Picasso in those rainbow colorways. But Picasso also comes in different variegated colorways, which are not only rainbow. So, for example, this shades of blue, which I thought was amazing. If you guys don't know the Picasso yarn, and totally, check it out on Ice Yarns. It's an amazing yarn. I have had it before, but I chose to get it in this, and you guys can see I got 2 packages, so there is a substantial amount in there, so you can guess more or less what it's about to become. And that's all coming very, very soon. It will either be written free patterns on either the Ice Yarn blog or my blog, or they will be free tutorials, video tutorials on my channel. So that is all still to be decided, of course, along with Ice, because it's their program. But check out Ice Yarns. My affiliate link is down below, and I would very much appreciate anyone who uses my link to shop on Ice Yarns. Barb and Linda love the colors. I'm glad you do. And David says you have some Picasso in the rainbow colorway. Can't wait to use it. Yeah, I think pretty much everyone has the Picasso in the rainbow colors. I have seen so many people use it in the rainbow colors, which is why when I knew I'm getting this yarn with a pattern design or pattern idea in mind, a tutorial idea, I thought I want to use that yarn because it's wonderful yarn, but I wanted to get a different colorway so it will, set me apart from the other ones. You guys know I don't like to do things on my channel the same way that other people do. I like to do it differently. I think you would like to work with the cakes blue as well, and it has a fun texture and great colorways. Cakes blue, is that what it's called, or is the yarn called Cakes and the colorway is blue? Let me know, because like I said, Ice Yarn's website is one of the hardest to navigate. I might have to have like a yarn university one day of how to navigate the Ice Yarn websites to help people navigate their channel, their website and find the things that you actually want to find on their website. So maybe one day, you know. All right, so I have showed you everything that I had to show you today. I have spent almost 2 hours here, 1 hour 51 minutes, so in exactly 10 minutes it will be 2 hours, and I think that is enough because I do have a lot of other things to do right now. I just wanted to come and say hi and let you guys know what happened and why there was no content put out on the channel this week, and I'm very happy that you guys all understood. And yes, you know, my son is doing better, so I'm happy. But yeah, I didn't get to do any of the editing that I was supposed to do during the week, and so I decided that I will come in for a quick live and I will do all that editing hopefully during the weekend and next week, so that I can get the videos regularly next week on Tuesday and Thursday as I normally do. I have a Yarn of the Month club for the Inspiring Castles of Europe from May, so from the previous month, yeah. So the May edition arrived, and as I've said, I filmed it and I didn't edit it yet, so that is coming. And I have my Sauerlandseife enabler video, which is not really a yarn related thing, but they do have a lot of products that I think that people who you know, work with yarn and crochet and have problems like, you know, dry hands and so on would appreciate. It's very similar to the video that I did about Skritzy, only Sauerlandseife is a local business that I've also, you know, gotten to know the owners of, and you saw her, she was here in the chats before with us. And I did a video for the product that I got from them, and I actually wanted to upload it today, but yeah, life happened and I didn't finish editing it in time. So I'm glad you guys all enjoyed this live. No, it's Cakes Blue, that's the name. They have other colors, that, not just blue, so you don't know why they call it there. Okay. Glad you came in. Love these last few minutes. Thank you for being here, David. I very much appreciate it. Going to work on a dolly in honor of your mom. Oh, I would love to see that when it's done, Francie. You know, share with us on the Facebook group. Yeah, small hooks are a pain in the behind. Yeah, I loved it too, Catherine. Thank you all. You just got your first Sauerlandseife. Yes, yay, whoop, 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 whoop. It's amazing, it's beautiful. And you guys will love the video as well. And there's a little something in there for you guys as well. So it will come up. Again, hopefully nothing happens this week and I will be able to get those stuff up next week. So I'm glad you guys all enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun as well. Don't forget to come back once this goes into replay and vote for your favorite name out of the 2 options for the new shawl design. And I will probably or hopefully see you all on Yarniversity on Sunday. We have a very interesting and important subject this week. It's all about crochet law, law and etiquette in the world of yarn crochet, crochet design, crochet pattern writing, and so on. We will talk about infringement law. We will talk about intellectual property and everything that has to do with that. So that is coming up on Sunday. Wrap the kids in bubbles, we need to see. It's a good idea, Catherine, and I think they actually might enjoy that. Although, however, they might just, you know, purposely bang into things to pop the... I'm not sure that's a good idea anymore. Oh well, so yeah, don't forget to come back to the video to vote for your favorite name for the new shawl design and enter into the giveaway. And I will also on Sunday on Yarniversity will announce who won that. And what was the name that was chosen. So thank you all very, very much for joining me today. I had a lot of fun and I missed you guys. I will leave the chat running as I always do so that everyone can say goodbye to each other. And I will see you all next time. Bye!